Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kings and queens, welcome to the Return of Black Broadway podcast show with your boy Ray getting in Peoplez A.J. Dapper Demon. Clap on one time, and my main man A.J. Throwback in the building.
Yes,
One
indeed.
time, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. We here, man. Another day above ground. Another day of new beginnings. We do it, we make it happen the best we can, and we keep it going. You dig?
Yes, indeed, my brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, good people, we are here tonight with a special edition of the podcast show. We felt it just important, take a quick pause from some of our guests while we're here. Going to also say a shout out to R2BB Soul, our last guest that we had last week. Amazing interview, so much history and so much culture and so much expression that was given. And we also, as we do all of our artists and all of our guests, we wanted to give her flowers because she put so much work into what it is that has become our DC DMV music scene in our generation and beyond. So, I really just want to just continue to just, show love to all of the artists and all of the people and, creatives that have been involved in this movement. Things have been popping, things have been going. And in the spirit of that, we wanted to make sure you swung back around real quick to some of our guests and supporters and fans who might have not had a chance to catch that part 2 of the R2BB Cypha Jam, Act 2. World premiere was a smash. Everything went off great. Shout out and love to all the people who tuned in the first go round. So, just to catch y'all up, and for those who might have just wanted to give some commentary on what they watched, we want y'all to tap in with us, man. We're going to do a replay, and then we're going to discuss some things. Before we do that, just want to say what's up to all my folks that might be tuning in now in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So do me a favor, everybody. Just so we know that you're here with us, and give a shout out from wherever you from or wherever you at. If you in the DMV, shout out what part of the DMV you coming from. If you from out of town, shout out where you at from out of town. You know what I mean? Just drop in the comments, say what's up real quick. As we moving forward and flowing in the show. You did. We want to show love to the people who show love to us. We want y'all to feel a part of this show just as much as we in this show. You hear me? So, real quick, AJ, we got any people that tapped in yet, or
we do
wait for everybody to float in?
We do. We got our brother Joey Blessed on the check-in. You know what I'm saying? Our good brother.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I actually just had a talk offline with that brother yesterday. We got some, oh boy, sneaky piggy coming.
Sneaky piggy.
You know how we get down with the sneaky piggies on here, man. And we left and right, we coming with it, man.
That's
man,
right.
It's really excited. This is a really exciting time for us here in the DMV. The whole town is lit. Everybody is on fire right now, bro. Like,
yes, indeed.
Man, you hear me? From anybody to anybody and everybody. We all jumping in, and we gonna keep applying pressure. You hear me?
All the time. All the time.
Yes, indeed. So we got Joey Blessed in the building. Again, everybody, when you fall in and fall through and you pull up, go and give a shout out, what I'm saying, wherever you come in and tapping in from, just so we know you here with us. So talk to me, brother AJ. Just give me your thoughts, on the recap of just what's been popping with these last few guests that we've been having, man. Like, I hadn't had a chance to really get a full, I guess, weigh in from you on how you've been feeling about all of this, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've really been having some great conversations with people, and the beautiful thing about the people that are involved in the project, whether they're involved in the project directly, whether they're behind the scenes or whatever it might be, or whether they have yet to really be involved in it. I think everybody really embodies the spirit of a return to Black Broadway, because you have a lot of people who are very layered. A lot of the conversations we've been having, they haven't been linear conversations just based around music or just based around hip hop or just based around rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had spiritual conversations. We've had conversations about the importance of education, not even just music education, but all around education. We've been having conversations about business. You know, like, I think about the conversation we had with Davey Fresh. Like, Davey Fresh, like, gave so many gems that I feel like not only help people when it comes to how to diversify your profile as artists, but as entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the thing is, I mean, you think about some of the best people that's in the game, the people that have the most longevity, they don't just do one thing. You know, like, it's multiple streams. Like, whenever you hear about streams of income, they always say multiple streams of income. You can have multiple streams of income just doing music, you know, but you don't just depend on just one thing. And like, listening to somebody like a Davey Fresh talk about the importance of that, listening to somebody like Afi Soul talk about she really ran down the history. Like, for anybody who didn't see our opening episode, if you need a recap of like why we're doing this whole thing with Return to Black Broadway, go back to the episode with Afi Soul and listen to her talk about the history of Black Broadway and the importance of it.
She really went in like on a whole nother level with it, man. Like, I really appreciate her for that, for real, because it really just gave some whole nother level of validity and weight to, like you said, why we're doing this and what it's all about. Right. And all the areas that you mentioned that we've been covering are all encompassing in what Black Broadway represented and what it was and has been, and what, you know, through this initiative and movement, we are making it yet again.
That's right.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I did also think about somebody like when we had Reese the Realist on. You know, Reese the Realist is the only politician that we've had on the show so far. You know what I'm saying? But like, he doesn't give you politician, you know, a typical politician. Like, he's a man of the people. Like, you can just tell from like what he came from and his approach to being on, you know, the council of the city of Glen Arden. Like, his approach to everything is very grassroots, but he's still like, he understands the lay of the land when it comes to the politics. Like, you need people like that can bridge the gap between the two things. And, you know, I appreciate people like him coming on, especially when you think about going back to the essence of Black Broadway. Like, you had the arts, you had economics, you had politics, you had spirituality, you had all of these different layers that made Black Broadway such a bustling scene, not just in DC, but that reverberated throughout the country. You know, I mean, if you really think about it, and this isn't necessarily Black Broadway, but I feel like I think one of the biggest reasons why we love Marion Barry so much, like, and this just came to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is God giving this to me. One of the reasons why we love Marion Barry so much in this city is because he embodied that spirit of Black Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Whether he realized it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, he embodied that because he covered so many of those grounds that when you really think about what made Black Broadway so special and why we talk about a return to it, that's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we've had so many people to represent that.
Absolutely, and I think it's also significant that in this time where we actually historically are in a renaissance yet again, that these things are being highlighted, because a renaissance is encompassing of not only a culture and a history and a people, but an expression that was multifaceted. You know what I mean? The rebirth of a thing, so many things come out of what happens in the Renaissance, and I believe we're currently seeing that even now. You know, with this new wave, you know, you got a lot of artists popping out, a lot of entrepreneurs popping out, a lot of fashion and you know, art culture people popping out, a lot of folks on the social conscious and activist level, on a spiritual level, everybody's popping out, you know what I mean? Because it's the time to bring forth a new thing, you know, and also stand simultaneously on the shoulders of that which has already been established. And in the areas where our history and culture has been siphoned off of or the flow of things interrupted concerning Black Broadway. In the Renaissance, we are reborn.
Mm-hmm.
We are renewed. We are revived. We are refreshed, and that's why we apply pressure.
Absolutely, apply pressure.
Yep. Which, by the way, we have quite a few artists and folks who have done different versions of just that, that concept, and that colloquial word trend has been flipped so many different ways online, and it's like every single song and every single message or initiative or thing that's been put out there that everybody's partnering on, it really is true to form. Like, we legit are applying pressure. Like,
Exactly.
OGs and big homies is doing their thing. We got everybody from our generation jumping in, and the youngins is, peeking over the corner like.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, man. So it's been a beautiful time thus far, and we're gonna keep it going. Real quick, let's tap back in. Let's see, we got some more people to jump in with us in the comments.
Yes, we do. Our brothers said respect to the kings. Our sister Mira on the check-in said blessings everyone. Also said yes, Reese is definitely the truth. We definitely agree with that. Shout out to Nathaniel A. Douglas on the check-in. Appreciate you for tapping in with us, good brother.
SAC, homie, that's my bro, man.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Yes, indeed. And Joey, bless, agreeing with us, agreeing with the conversation, saying indeed, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody for tapping in, and definitely make sure if you're watching, and if you haven't commented or haven't let us know that you're watching, definitely let us know in the comments, and we'll definitely shout you out. Let us know where you're from, all of that good stuff, so we can show love to those who are showing love to us this evening.
Yes, indeed. All right, so real quick before we get into the main event tonight, in case y'all don't know what the main event is, for anybody that just jumped in, we are going to be airing live the R2BB Cypha Jam Part 2 Act 2 for those who might have missed the world premiere that we did drop a couple of weeks ago. And we want y'all to jump in and, in the comments, you can comment while we watching, comment, share your thoughts after you watching. If you really want to get bold and gangster with it, and request to hop in on a face-to-face while we talking, that, so you can try that too. But yeah, we love to hear y'all feedback, love to hear what's going on. So before we get into that though, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this segment that we always do right about this time on the show, called Guess the Instruments. Yes, indeed. We usually have our guests who come on the show jump in with us too. But yeah, we want everybody in the comments, you can give your guesses, put it in the comments, speak on what you think. Just want to test everybody's ears real quick, because as you know, part of the R2BB movement is we are real heavy on the arts. You dig? So guess if you can guess this instrument, catch the vibe. Also, you can give thumbs up, fire emojis, firecrackers, whatever, if you feel in the music as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So this week's Sneaky Peeky, this week's Guess the Instruments. We got a Sneaky Peeky for y'all, but that's gonna come later. All right.
So which one is the Sneaky Peeky? Which one is the so is it the two songs you sent me? That's
the two joints. Take your pick, brother. I'm gonna let you choose this week.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I already got it queued up. Let's get into it.
Okay, good people, good people, good people. Let's see it here in the comments, man. Let's see what y'all got. Let's test these ears real quick. Talk to me. What instrument y'all hearing? Okay, Joey Bless said fire emojis. Appreciate that, brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. All right. So, talk to me, good people. What instrument y'all hearing? What's the vibe? What y'all feeling? What y'all thinking?
Mm-hmm. First and foremost, let me give you praise for that beat, brother. That beat is bananas. As soon as I heard that joint, I was like, yeah, we playing that one. We playing that one. I love them both. I love them both. But that one, as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'm glad you feeling that, man. You know, that one right there, that's hot off the press because the Most High gave me that one like just last week.
Nice.
That's why I just sent it to you as one of the new options for today because it's fresh out the gate. You hear me?
Yeah. So Joey Bless, he already, of course, him being a music brother, he said, I heard some shakers, of course, and a nice lead toward the end. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. That's a good guess, brother. That's definitely part of what's in the gumbo. You hear me?
Shout out to 180ville on the check-in. He said tambourine.
Yes, indeed. You already know the relentless brother. He gonna hear them live elements, man.
That's right.
Right on it, brother.
That's right.
Right on it.
Sucker for a mean tambourine.
Yeah, man. You know, listen. It's two things you can't do in a pocket beat or a socket beat. You can't do without, man. That's the tambourine and the cowbell, bro.
That's right. Gotta have it.
Gotta have both of them. Like, even have you ever been, like, just real quick on a side note, have you ever been to a go-go or even heard a tape where for some reason, like especially way back before they started really getting more advanced with the sound on the PA tapes, where you couldn't quite hear the tambourine or the cowbell as well as you wanted to in the pocket, and it felt like something was off?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they got better with the sound, and picking up all of the sounds.
You started EQing it so that you could actually hear the distinction of what the was on and the test. And the thing is, it's like really something, you know, word to R2BB and word to the DC being a live music town since way back when and all the way up till now. There's certain elements of the way we swing rhythm and beats. Even when we do hip hop, soul, whatever, we got a certain swing to how we do everything.
Mm-hmm.
When that swing is not there, it's like, it's cool. But when you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, that's home.
Yeah,
because there's a certain spot where the cowbell goes, and there's a certain spot where the tambourines are shaking.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever watch a live show of a band, you know, and I know 180ville can testament to this. If you ever watch that live, it's not just random. Like, you know, some people who don't know the culture think it's just random. Like, oh yeah, we just shaking a bunch of percussion instruments and we just having fun. And it is fun, but the truth is that there's an actual skilled art to when and where to shake the tambourine. If you notice, the DJ / MC, aka lead talker, he or she is actually calling out when to drop the tambourine, and there's different type of tambourine shakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not all one. Oh, we just shaking the tambourine. It's like you got certain jacks where.
Yep.
And you got the whole front line all rocking and swinging.
Yep.
So it all sounds in unison.
Yep. Yeah.
All right,
it's an art to
it. Hear any other instruments? Talk to me, folks.
He didn't hear any. Well, he didn't necessarily add any other instruments, but Joey Bless had a comment. He said tambourine and cowbell is as essential as congas and go-go. It's definitely an art to playing them joints. Then he said, I've had some of the best drummers play behind me, but only a few of them actually had the swing to play a real go-go socket or pocket beat. All facts. And then Nathaniel Douglas, he said, yo, when y'all gonna get to my part of the R2BB video? I've been waiting to get on the show.
Yo, I appreciate appreciate your enthusiasm and your anticipation, big brother. Yes, as y'all know, just on word to what Nate spoke on that point. Um, we had to break the whole thing down in 3 parts, y'all, because all together with all 30 MCs that was on this R2BB Cypha Jam / short film, um, it was just way too massive in 2023 to try to get y'all all that in one swing.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, we live in an age where everybody's attention span is just short because we got so many things coming at us at one time. So we thought it advantageous to give it to y'all in smaller chunks, and give you time to process each piece. Then while you're also catching the guests in between, while you're also catching all the stuff that we've been sharing that's going on around town, and footage we've been dropping, and videos and different things that's going on. And we got some fire heat come up for y'all up real soon. But don't worry, brother Nate and everybody, we gonna be dropping part 3 real soon too. We just taking a pause to align some things with some other stuff that we got going. We got some other things we planning. Some shows, I ain't gonna put it all out the bag, but we got some shows and some other heat and things that are surrounding this movement and this project, so that's gonna make it all worth the wait. You hear me? Mm-hmm. So hold on. All right. Anybody else got any guests on the other instruments? There's other instruments in there, y'all. I want to see what y'all hearing, and then I'll share before we get ready to drop this heat for the evening.
See if we got
also, if you just dropping in again, feel free to tap in and let us know where you shouting out from, so we can show you some love.
180ville just said, I heard some synth sounds or synth lead.
Yeah, definitely a synth lead. Man, this brother got good ears. He catching it. He be picking up all that shit. Yes, indeed. I dig it. I love it, man. I love it. I love it when creative people jump in and share thoughts together.
Yes, indeed.
So I would also want to highlight that one of the beautiful things I think about Black Broadway as it relates to the arts is that everything we did and do is live. Even when you got a DJ, if you ever notice, even our DJs cut and scratch different here. They cut and scratch in the pocket.
Yep. That's true.
Like literally, it's not just like just doing the, even when they doing like all of the fast scratching and scribbling and all of that. It's in rhythm with what the pocket is doing. That's DC.
Yep.
That's what we do.
Yep. Exactly.
You got some bass in there. You got some tambourines, like I said. You got some little other percussion knockers and things going on in the background. Synth leads. 180 said he heard all of that. So, anyway, now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and jump in on this main event. So, if y'all ready for us to go ahead and do this recap of the part 2.
Everybody wants to go, Mike. Everybody wants to go, Mike.
Yo, that joint is like that, bro. It really is, though. I agree with you, brother Nate.
Yes. That was a Father's Day present from the missus some years ago. So,
tell the missus she was on point with that one.
Yes, indeed.
Ears in the background, missus. You was on point with that one.
Yes, indeed.
Look, phone all our wives and be like, hey, look, yeah, I got you.
Best Father's Day present I ever got.
Yeah, man, that thing like that, for real.
Yes, indeed.
So, do we have everything queued up, good brother, to jump in on the part 2?
We do.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the R2BB Cypha Jam Part 2, Act 2. Check it out. Feel free to drop your thoughts and your emojis and whatever in comments while we watch. And also definitely give your comments and share your thoughts after we finish before we go on to the next segment. R2BB Cypha Jam Part 2, Act 2. Run it up.
Well, that's right. An outdoor concert last night took a deadly turn when somebody opened fire. A 15-year-old boy was shot and killed. 3 others were injured, including a D.C. police officer. Now, take a look at it. This happened at a gathering at 14th and U Streets called Mochella. Now, the event attracted hundreds of people. There were crowd control issues, including a fight that sent people running. Several people had their legs and ankles trampled.
They know I'm black. And I walk with a dip cause I'm chopping up things. They know it. They know it. Yeah, they know it. They know it. They know it. Hey, call me the spiritual. Cut your neck.
Yo.
Praise.
Peoples, what's up, Slim?
What's good, buddy? Remember that project I was telling you about a little while back, the last time we caught up? Yeah, man. Everything in play. You know what I'm saying? It's rocking. Whole town lit.
Oh, man.
So look, you know what I'm saying? I just finished doing the shoot with Dev Duff for his part. I want to try to, connect the dots, you know what I'm saying? Put you in there next.
All right, no doubt.
You think you can get that verse done tonight and then slide over to do the footage tomorrow?
I got you, Slim. Say less.
My man.
For politics, the parliament tricks, trying to carve us out a new lane. Priest of no man, stay up in that pocket like loose change. New age dudes thinking it's sweet, red Kool-Aid. They think they power Luke King, we bring it to their toupee. DC Slam, we know for that bop, the whoop back. For 2 packs and Newports and wings, they push a roof back. We been in Music City, hip-hop, jazz, and go-go. You better respect it, talking to us, it's a no-no.
40 years, God's been good, and 40 more, I get the same witness. I'm respecting this person, call it favoritism. He's directing my focus like his laser vision. I trade nothing for Christ, and that's who came with it. Prayers my regimen, yeah, that's how I train with him. A false prophet should know that I ain't playing with him. But y'all be spitting them lies and add his name in it. If there's a church out wild, we ain't paying with it.
Man-made religion. Don't you do that.
Take whatever they got, man, Pop. One day, you patted mine. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? He like, yo.
I'm going to tell you like this, though. The reason why you out of prison now and why you still breathing, God intended for you to walk past us today.
And bro, I tell myself that every day.
You know why? Because he has something larger for you to do. And see, the reason why you feel that pain behind that murder that you committed is because inside your heart, he done already tapped you. God said, I got something more for you. And I know you understand this because you're not one of those believers just stuck on religion. You're like, how does this play out? How we interact in our communities? How do we live as together? You know what I mean? So the first step is to draw people into the love of God through you.
We can't push people into a relationship with God if we don't have a relationship with Him.
Hallelujah, here come the saving grace. Joy comes in the morning, I'm grateful for the peace. This mind is waiting, that's why no hesitation. But I'm just levitation over this hateration. I found myself when they was paper chasing. Now abundance comes and there's no separation. When they confuse, they choose self-deprecation. But the source is where I get my inspiration. Next on the rise, Lady Boss and Rastafari and the native Washingtonian, the game to rock the party. And a lottie-dottie and the elevation bodies. Think I'm rolling with the tribe of alchemists to get it started. Sis. Into the classic path to manifest another grace. The most high up above, we come to lift the planet up. We get high, get fly, shift the paradigm. We see the blind and specialize the sharp, shaking baseline. I design the fine line, infinite time, luminous and shine in the other direction. Everyone I meet is a celestial connection. Blessing this selection, pure lyrical perfection.
Love to the all spoils, to the victor handshake, confirm the deal, health shakes over the liquor, pay my life with the story, Van Gogh to the big picture. I done made it through the trenches.
Make sure y'all check in, tap in, man, just in case anything y'all need. Also, check me out on all platforms. Check me out, _RadaShine on IG. Also, make sure y'all check out any of my music, man. You know, guarantee you gonna love it.
I think I package it all up, made a plan and deliver. Nowadays it's good living, connecting it with my village ancestors. We can do the Congos. You can hear it when you really lit his life that I'm speaking. You can feel it for sure.
First shall be back. What shall we have? I'm so glad that you asked. See my cup overflowing. Take a holy bath. Those combined with divine time. That's perfect math. Remember how they used to laugh at it? Now they all gasp at it. You would think they asthmatic. Turn them into fanatics. I don't mean to sound racist, but I think it's fantastic. DMV, reunited. Yeah, we back at it.
Yo, C-Spaz, what's good? Yeah, this Lady C. Hey, look, I just finished putting my verse down for the video for the Unity Project, and it's so lit. I got the whole Southeast behind me right here in the Stadium Armory. But I was hoping, and we was hoping, that you could come down here and put some dope on it. You know what I'm saying? Spaz on the track like you do, whatever. I told you Spaz would be here, so can you come?
Yeah, I got y'all. Alright, alright, see ya. Alright, come on.
Gotta unmute yourself, brother.
Can y'all hear me? We good to go?
Yep, you good.
Get thumbs up if y'all can hear me. All right, cool. All right, good people. That was the R2BB Cypha Jam Part 2, Act 2 that we just aired. So, talk to us in the comments, man. Let us know how y'all feeling about that thing, man. You know, let us know what your thoughts are on the short film / music video, Part 2. Also, let us know if you're feeling it. Let us know, the different thoughts you have, any questions you might have for any out-of-towners who wonder some of the things you're looking at, what you're seeing, who the people are. I hope y'all caught also them IG, postings, man. All of the artists that y'all saw pop up there, they all can be found on their pages, on their platforms. Everybody here is a boss. So.
That's right.
Let's see what we got going on, AJ, man. Talk to us, what's happening in the comments, good brother.
Let's see. OG the Queen literally came in like right after us playing it. She said, yo, I missed it.
Now, I do believe OG the Queen, peace Queen, how blessed to have you on here as always. Did you get a chance to catch it when we did the world premiere? Or did you get the recap after on the pages? I know you already subscribed and locked in with us. If not, for anybody who might have just jumped in and you just missed the recap replay, it's on our page. All you got to do is like, subscribe, smash the bell, like, subscribe, smash the bell. That part. So,
and
all right.
It's also in the description of this very video. So you can connect not only to part 2, but you can, part 2. I put up a 1. You can connect to part 2, but you can also watch part 1 if you missed part 1 as well. That's all in the description.
And it all in the description, because the thing is that as we're releasing these different parts and all the videos and different things we have going on in between, this is all part of one big story. It's not just a movement, but it's actually, as y'all can see, a short film as well. It's not just, hey, here's the music video of everybody rapping. there's a whole theme and a storyline that's building as we share these different parts. So please feel free to go back and check out the rest of what you might have missed if you didn't catch part 1 and 2 the first go round. You did.
That's right. That's right. So Nate, our man Nate said, he said, I ain't trying to take over the comments. Hold on, is this joint to actually pull up? Right. Here we go. I ain't trying to take over the comments, man, but this joint was way better than I imagined, man. Great work, yo.
Thank you. That's what's up, good brother. I appreciate it. Yes. Big imagination, big things. Big
Yes,
God,
indeed.
big results. You dig?
Amen. Amen. Amen, brother. You know what I'm saying? I think OG, she caught the first one. So yeah, definitely tap in for the second one. Like we said, the description, it's in the description of this video. You can actually, I got the link right in there. So you can go check out part 1 if you didn't check out part 1. You can check out part 2 if you didn't check out part 2. You know, so we got y'all covered with the links and the connections and all that.
Yeah,
So,
and all you gotta do is tap it and tap in and you're gonna be good.
that's right. That's
Also,
right.
some other interesting little footage and snippets and things of stuff that's coming that you will find on the channel as well. And there's links to a lot of the other artists' work. When you go in there and tap the part 2, everybody's IG is notated. You know, and then you go into people's profiles, the link trees. You know, speaking of, real quick, I gotta show some love to my brother from another mother, Nate. While we're here, speaking of artists doing big things, y'all need to come down to Sandivan's on Georgia Avenue, February 18th. February 18th. Nate, put in the comments for me if you would the time. I don't remember the time, brother, but Sandivan's on Georgia Avenue. If you like, you can even post in there the address. Nate is doing his album release party. It's an album called The Forbidden Door, which is already out now on all platforms. Go support my brother. The joint is fire. You know what I'm saying? And it's also featuring quite a few other dope artists that are collabing. Yours truly being one of them on production and on rhymes and vocals. Couple of other brothers from our Stonehouse crew, and other folks as well, singers, producers, rappers, everybody working together, just like in the spirit of unity and in the spirit of building. Again, the brother Nate, that's spelled N with a number 8, the Forbidden Door. Please be in the building because it's gonna be lit. It's not just gonna be a release party as far as Nate's album, The Forbidden Door, I'll say it again, but also it's gonna be big artists in the building that night. You know what I'm saying? Stonehouse gonna be in the building that night. A few other artists, I can't remember everybody on the card, but the joint is stacked. Y'all wanna be in the building? Trust me. So if you in the region, Sandivan's, February 18th, Georgia Avenue, you dig? So. Real quick before we get to, just so y'all know, we're not gonna have a super long show tonight, y'all, because we don't have no guests on, so we ain't gotta unpack somebody's whole life in 2 hours. But we definitely want y'all to tap on the comments on what y'all thinking and feeling about the recap. There it is, 4809 Georgia Avenue. The brother N8 album release party, The Forbidden Door, 5 to 8 p.m. See, and it's even early enough. Yeah, man, brother, you already know how we get down. And word to R2BB, we are going to highlight any and everybody within our sphere of influence or partnership or brotherhood or sisterhood. We all in this together. It was a great man who has transitioned on now, but he was one of my theater teachers when I was at Duke Ellington. He used to say, "Come on, y'all, all we got is us's." You know what I mean? And it was really very profound when he was saying, because if you ever met the dude, he had real long hair, and it was all gray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he kind of had this build, you know what I'm saying, brown skin brother, but he had this build and this wisdom about him. Just looked like he could have been the return of Moses or Jesus or something. The dude just kind of had this whole aura. His name was Kenneth Doherty, by the way. If y'all don't know word to R2BB, if you don't know nothing about the theater culture on Black Broadway, Kenneth Doherty is a name that you should know. Like I said, he is transitioned now, but you want to type in and look up the history on that brother, because when it comes to anything moving with theater and theater tech, he was the man.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And shout
Yes,
out to our sister, Lady Crawley on the check-in. Hold on, I think it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, our sister Lady Crawley on the check-in. Appreciate you for tapping in. Our
Lady
sister
Crawley.
from, you know what I'm saying, representing Oakland, California. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying. So
indeed.
we got the
What's
West Coast, we got the Midwest represented with OG the Queen. You know what I'm saying, and our brother Nate giving us love in the comments, said shout out to one of the dopest producer MCs, Ray Gideon Peoplez, and thank you, my brother. He said shout out to one of the dopest hosts I've seen in a minute, brother AJ, much appreciated, good brother. You know what I'm saying, and said I'm gonna call on you soon, King. Much appreciated, brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, listen, this brother, I'm gonna just say this just for the record, man. And I know he ain't even tripping off the recognition, but I just gotta say it, because you know, you gotta give people their flowers while they still living and while they still can smell them, man. This brother took time out from his family and five schedule, and he got little youngins, you know what I'm saying, babies, just to swing past my mama house. My family surprised me with a little, so I had my birthday, which is, you know, my or as I call it, my G Day, was just this past weekend on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Happy G Day once again to you, good brother.
Appreciate it, brother. And you know, the fam just like put something together for me off the humble, because you know, most of what we do in this line of work, we outside a lot.
Yep.
So when I was asked what I even wanted for my birthday, I was like, I just want to chill. I just want to, you know, reflect on my day and, you know, spend some time with family, you know, just cooler. And then I looked up and there was a whole shebang going on. And my brother Nate took time out of his schedule on short notice just from getting a call. Now, I didn't make the phone call because it was from me. Yeah. But the phone call was made, and it was like, my brother was like, boom, I'm in there. Showed up at my mama's house at the front door like, hey, I'm in the building.
Yeah.
Real brother right there, man.
Yes,
you know
indeed. Yes,
real
indeed.
brother. So,
yeah, and he's showing love to the missus and her cooking, by the way. Said your wife's cooking though, bro. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, man. What? Gotta give a shout out to the queen, Javela.
Yes,
indeed.
Yes,
if
indeed.
you're watching, love, you already know what it is. Sugar foot. She be throwing down. Oh, by the way, shameless plug. While we're here, since you brought up the cooking, y'all might want to go ahead and grab them Chef Jen's cakes, man, because them things is hot off the press, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Nate tell you, man, that her Kentucky butter cake.
Oh wow. Wow.
Good night.
Wow. Just the name of it alone, I'm like, dang.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and tap in and get you some cakes. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
Words
serious.
of R2BB, entrepreneurship, black entrepreneurship. You
bang. Did. That's right. That's right.
Yep. Words of multiple streams of income, as the brother.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
nah,
indeed.
but of course I gotta give Stiletto Joe in the building.
Yes. That's our sis Michelle on the check-in. Appreciate
it. What's going on with it?
Yes, appreciate you for tapping in, and she also say happy G Day to you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. Another great supporter. She always tapping in with us. I be seeing her even when she get quiet. She definitely like, share, story.
Oh yeah. When I say one of the most supportive people I know, like she be on it. So we appreciate you, sister. Definitely appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah, and also I want to give a special shout out on that note to the whole West Indian community, you know, because I speak on that as well in terms of what we have here in the DMV. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, but I believe Queen is also Guyanese, you know, and I'm Bayesian. Nate is Jamaican, by the way. I mean, you know, I can go down and list quite a few folks here in the DMV are not just raised here as far as DC culture, but also have family who has exposed them to their heritage as it relates to the West Indian and Caribbean community. And yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, indeed. So, West Indian, Caribbean community here in the DMV. Some of the things that we're gonna be highlighting in some of the music and in some of the stuff with our short films, and even some of the artists that we've had. Like, for example, Afi Soul, the artist we just had last week. Mm-hmm. She's also Trinidadian. In addition to her being born and raised in DC, her family is from Trinidad. And so she grew up, being exposed to her heritage and culture as well. Quite a few other people as well, man. And I think it's important to highlight that because, as we stated before, DC, DMV area is a melting pot of so many beautiful things.
Yes,
and the West Indian Caribbean community is part of that, which I don't think always gets highlighted as much as it should. So every chance I get, guess what I'm going to do?
Yeah, heavy presence here,
Yes, indeed. All right, so real quick, everybody, just real quick, give a shot on how y'all felt about that part 2. You know what I'm saying? The thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways, thumbs on your forehead. You know what I'm saying? Fire emojis, firecrackers, hand waves, whatever. You know what I mean? Talk to us. We gonna get some feedback on how y'all feeling about that thing real quick before we get to this next segment.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see if we got any additional comments about the video itself. The comments actually come up. Come on, comments. What we got, baby? Hold on. Now the comments want to disappear. That's the only. Here we go. Yeah, nothing specific about the video itself. It's comments coming in, but it's not regarding the actual video. It's really feeding off of what you was just saying about the different cultures and everything, specifically with the Caribbean community.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's pull that up. I would love to get to hear everybody's feedback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. So, OG the Queen, she said it's beautiful to have all kinds. And then said, we are many. That's right.
Yes, indeed.
I like this question, though, from 180ville. So 180ville says, can y'all please get someone to explain what mumbo sauce is to the people?
Listen, brother.
It depends on who you ask.
It depends on who you ask. Because listen, everybody mambo sauce is not created equal.
No, it's not.
Because you from DC, that don't mean you automatically know how to do mambo sauce good. You might know how to eat it good, but that don't mean you know how to make it. You hear me?
Right.
So,
yeah.
As far as I'm gonna get a check on, as far as what do you think? I guess while we here on that topic, I want people to tap in and tell me, who do you think has the best mambo sauce y'all ever tasted?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and speak on that first, personally. They're closed now, but my favorite place in the city to get mumbo sauce was China Southern. It was the old, yeah. See, you know.
Yes, indeed.
You know.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, tap in real quick. If y'all know something about mambo sauce for real, what's your favorite place that you used to always go or still go to get mambo sauce?
That's right. Nate said, before mumbo sauce, there were many. After it, there is none. Mom is the one.
Yes, indeed.
That's
indeed.
right.
I love it.
That's right. So, OG the Queen, I'm gonna tell you like this because she said, "What is it made of?" So, all I can tell you is the one because I went to China Southern and I asked them what they make theirs with. So, they made theirs with ketchup, hot sauce, brown sugar, and it was like maybe I don't think it was vinegar, but it was like some other ingredient that they put in there. But the main three that I remember her saying was ketchup, hot sauce, and brown sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
yeah, if you at least got them 3, you already messed up. Just start over.
Right. Exactly. Them 3 gotta be up in there, you know.
Yep.
Gotta
Again,
be.
ketchup, hot sauce, brown sugar. If you do not, good people, if you do not have at least those 3 ingredients, start your batch over.
You messed up. It's more like nabo sauce.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, you ever had some mambo sauce that was just not it, bro?
Yes. Man, listen. I ain't trying to put nobody out there. All I'm gonna say is a carry out on Oxon Hill Road. I'm just gonna say that. It's a carry out on Oxon Hill Road. And they mumbo sauce, first and foremost, it was brown. Like it wasn't even no reddish nothing to the jump.
Man.
See, that's all I had to say. Already. You know what I'm saying? It's like as soon as I seen that joint, I was like, oh man, this joint about to be slumming. I tasted that joint, I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it, champ.
It just makes me mad because it's like you be all ready for some good mambo. It's supposed to enhance the meal.
Right.
And
Right.
then it just be like, why did y'all even try to start over?
Right, exactly. Just throw the whole joint away.
Just throw the whole sauce away, bro. Start over.
Yes, exactly. And our man Nate, he said mild hot sauce, ketchup, sugar, and water to loosen it. See, you already named 3 of the ingredients.
Yeah, listen, he already named the first 3. I'm telling you, again, if you do not have them first 3, start over. You fail.
Exactly.
I
So
love
OG,
you. Listen, as my mama would say, I love you, but that ain't it, baby.
that ain't it, baby. No.
Yes, indeed. And please, whatsoever you do not show up at nobody's function telling them you bringing mambo sauce and it ain't got at least them 3 ingredients in it.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed. So look, real quick, we gonna shift gears and get to this sneaky peeky real quick. We got the sneaky peeky of the night. We gonna share with y'all. Is it what y'all eating on? Oh,
Wings. That's the first one.
Wings is the first thing.
Yeah.
If you ain't never had no wings or mambo sauce, you missing out. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Now, of course, that's provided that the wings actually taste like something. Don't be trying to douse no mambo sauce on no dry, non-seasonless wings. It's, that's like spraying cologne on top of a dirty body.
Facts.
You hear me? It does not work. So yeah, real quick though. So yeah, you can put it on wings. I don't know if y'all ever done this before because I know I'm a little different. Maybe it's word to the West Indian side of my culture, but I've tried it on fish before.
I have too. It's good on fish.
It's actually really good there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, but mostly wings, fries, fried rice, white rice.
Yep.
Yes, fries for me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
Got to get some mambo sauce and some fries. Fries will definitely do it.
Yes, indeed.
Again, fries that are seasoned well, not them curdled up. Yeah.
Right. Gotta have the seasoning already on it so that by the time you put the mumbo sauce on it, it's gonna crank it even more.
You hear me? So, all right. So look, we're gonna get ready to close out soon, y'all, because we really only wanted to come on tonight to just show some love and tap in with our people and get some feedback, and also give folks who might have missed the first world premiere part 2 a chance to tap in. But if you didn't catch it, you hopped on tonight a little bit late, because I understand, it's this nighttime hours. Some folks just putting their babies to bed. Some folks might have been woken up from a nap. If you had time after work, whatever. But all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, so you locked in and you get all of our notifications. When we put new stuff out, you see the episodes. If you miss any episodes, you can go back and catch all of them episodes. And there's some really dope conversations and some art that's being shared and some gems about how to fortify culture at the next level on those other episodes. So you definitely want to go back and check them out. You definitely want to also check part 1 and part 2, because when we get ready to drop part 3, I don't want you to be sitting there looking at the screen like, I don't understand what's happening in this story. Part 1 and 2 will help you with that. Also, we got that quite a bit of few like heat rock singles going to come out, you know, with some more videos and more footage concerning what we're doing with the movement. Also, we're going to be popping up outside when the weather breaks a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more. But before we go, we also want to share with y'all today's sneaky peeky, just like we do at every show about this time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're going to drop this sneaky peeky on y'all real quick. And then we're going to bid y'all to do. We'll also tap in the comments, like, share our page with other people. Don't be stingy. Share the love around. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's
Make
right.
sure everybody can benefit from that which you have now partaken of. Break bread. Yes. All right. So today's R2BB podcast show, Sneaky Piggy. Run it up.
So which one we running, brother?
Hey, listen, I'm letting the DJ choose it today, man. Whichever one you was feeling, bro. If you want to drop the other one I sent you, or if you want to. Matter of fact, I don't know if everybody on our last show got a chance to get the sneaky peeky from now on. So if you want to pull that one back up, we can do that too.
That's what I had queued up.
Of course. Man, hey, me and this brother be locked in.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right.
R2BB Cypha. Oh no, I'm sorry. R2BB podcast show, Sneaky Peeky of the week. From now on. Oh wait a minute, is the mic high enough? The whole talent. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. DC, stand up. DB, stand up. 3, 4. Come on. Pots and pans clanking in the kitchen, mama listening, asking what's all that racket? As she continues to explain art is true expression, but true musicianship is wrapped up in a package rhythm, creating order out of chaos to relay a vision. I reckon what she tried to teach me is a life's a prism, but one can only manifest full through he who's risen. But first the jackals and the trappers gotta be forgiven. Can't have no hatred in your heart, cause that breeds a vision. Unless you're tapped into the truth with a deeper vision. Can't flow, yeah, how your altitude to the bounce back smooth and rock a eagle vision.
Let me speak to the weak, wake them up if they sleep. Stinky think on the beat, if you seeking the heat. Riggedy rap it complete, you can read it and weep. Make it bleed in the street, you can call me elite. Sound sweet on the track, you can call me a treat. As I cancel the culture, you can call me delete. Now I'm calling the sheep, cause they falling too deep. About to fall into grease, give them something to eat. Let's make a two-piece, all sucker shit cease. Now for me I'm a beast, for my nephew and niece. Know some old school dudes that'll pull up in Jeeps with their hand on the rope, but they pulling for peace.
I said we breaking the curse, breaking the chains, never been afraid. Spitting these flames, shifting your brain just to make change. That's how it is, that's how we going. Hey, 1, 2, from now on. Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, drop something in the comments. Let us know how y'all feeling about that sneaky peeky. You know what I'm saying? If y'all loving the heat, the flavor that you want to savor. Yes, indeed. The brother Nate, you know what I'm saying? He said the joint is fire. Appreciate that love, Nate. Yes, indeed. OG the Queen said, okay. This is the one from that night. Yeah, this is just she was there. Okay, so she remember when we dropped it. She was there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was definitely in the building. Definitely in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see my namesake, my good brother Darius. You know what I'm saying? In the building, Darius Whiteside. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. I see you feeling the music. Definitely loving it. We sure appreciate y'all. We can't wait to, man, look, we can't wait to actually drop that whole thing on y'all. That one is a heat rock form, bro. And I ain't saying that because I produced it. I'm saying it because I'm just so amazed at how everybody who came to the table, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, just murdered the track. Like, you know, that's featuring myself, AJ Throwback, Stinky Dink. Shout out to the OG big homie, the legend, Stinky Dink in the building one time. You
Yes,
know what
indeed.
I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Also we gonna actually have him on the show coming up soon too. We also have my young G, A Kev on the joint, and gotta give special love and shout out also to my brother Uptown XO. By the way, if y'all ain't had a chance to check out his show, Culture Over Corporate, he's doing some wonderful things. I told y'all, whole town lit. I ain't playing.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody, Lottie, Dottie, everybody, young Monty, about it. Yes, indeed. So look, yeah, and we got a short film segment and a music video and all of that coming for that turn as well. As also when we drop it, will be available on all platforms when we get to that point to put it down and throw it out there. But yeah, man, we had an amazing time in the studio. The whole thing was such a vibe, man.
Yeah, such a great time, man. Like probably one of my favorite studio sessions I've ever done, you know, especially with other people, you know.
Yep. So much love to everybody who's a part of R2BB Cypha crew, you know, and the different things that we've been doing, you know, in addition to the larger, Cypha Jam we did in 3 parts. We got different breakdowns of people from the crew, you know, getting on songs together. Also, a lot of networking is happening on a business level. A lot of collaborations, a lot of things that have not been seen and that have been done either ever or in a long time in this region. And it's shaking up the ground, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, the end result of all of what's coming in this, I will give you one word: Jubilee. Now, for those of y'all who might not be aware of why that's significant, we're in a renaissance. Hip hop as a genre and as a culture is 50 years old. This year, we are walking into the 50th year.
Yep.
Now, as it relates to 50 and the word Jubilee, in the passages of scripture in what would be known as the Torah from a Hebrew culture standpoint, from a, I guess you want to say, Christian standpoint, if you want to speak on it from from religion, the books are broken down in Old Testament, New Testament. But for those who have a deeper understanding of the Hebrew culture part of it, it's actually called the Torah. So, in that, it lays out for us a simple message that speaks to every 50 years in historically and culturally in Hebrew culture, debts are forgiven, grievances were settled, abundance was released into the land, things that were stored up or blocked, or even if there had been famine, that was usually the time when famine was broken. A lot of things that were innovatively done and created and moved forward to make Israel a greater nation, and all the surrounding nations, even at that time, benefited from Israel releasing their abundance, and then the nations they partnered with or had allies with or built land with or things with, created a stronger fortification of not only unity and strength and homage and honor to the Most High, but also created a way for, even if you were someone who was in trouble with the law at that time, your cases would drop. So what am I saying to everybody? This is the time of rebirth. Tap into it. And I'm going to keep saying it every time the Most High put it on my spirit, every show. To hear me, everybody under the sound of my voice. This is the time of rebirth. No matter what your station is in life, whether you're in the arts, whether you're in education, whether you're in business, finance, politics, not only in history is this the time of rebirth to tap in and press forward and apply pressure, but specifically in the DMV, it is our time. So we gonna keep applying pressure. Word out to my man Say Two and the Relentless Man.
Yes, indeed.
Also, word to DJ Shane. You know
who is in the comments?
Bingo, my man. There it is. Yes, indeed. Another great brother keeper of the culture, BJ
Yes, indeed.
Shane, 202 in the building. One time. Yes,
sir.
indeed.
Yes, sir.
So we love y'all, everybody. We gonna get ready to go ahead and slide out for the night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yes, indeed, brother. And by the way, we still gotta get up, man. Last week was a little hectic. You know, our brother had his birthday. I was turned up, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time with the fam. So yeah, thank you to everybody, supporters, you know, listeners, those who are tapped in, those who are actually involved in the movement, who may even be watching. Everybody like, share, comment, run up the subscriptions and the notifications. We try and blow this thing up beyond. You dig? The Return to Black Broadway podcast show. Don't forget to tap in and catch those recaps of part 1 and 2 of the Cypha Jam and other clips and videos and things we've been sharing as we get gearing up for our documentary and our soundtrack and all other things in between. It's your boy Ray Gideon Peoplez, the Dapper Demon Clapper, and your boy AJ Throwback. One time.
Yo.
Signing off. We see y'all next week. Y'all.
Peace.